guys, and welcome back to another video. I'm dying to know what's going on with this new 335 that I just got, so I'm gonna go ahead, pull it in the garage, we're gonna get it on the lift, give it an inspection, and see what we can find. Alright, now I'm no professional, but I don't think the tire is supposed to look like this, is it? This is insane. Definitely got his money out of these tires. They are completely shot. Anyways, let's get these things fixed and back on the car. I should really get a stud conversion kit for this car if I'm going to be keeping it. If you guys don't have one, stud conversion makes wheel swaps so much easier. Instead of having to lift up the wheel and try to get the holes all lined, you can just slide it right on the studs and then tighten all 5 nuts. I'll have that link down in the description with all the rest of the mods this thing has, just in case you guys are curious. You didn't forget that I was giving away an intake manifold, did you? I hope not. If you haven't already entered, head over to beamerstreet.com, buy a hat, a hoodie, a t-shirt, a key tag. Anything gets you entered to win this Doc Race N54 intake manifold, or if you win, you can just choose $1,000 cash. All right, guys, so taking a look under the car, I will say one of the first things I noticed is this is definitely a 7.5-inch race intercooler, which is awesome. You know, that's one of the best intercoolers you can buy, so that's cool. I mean, we've got some hose clamp action here, not a T-bolt clamp, but no big deal. On this side, I don't know if you guys can see this, but I can fit my full finger inside that coupler, so I don't know how tight this clamp really is here, but again, nothing major. We can just tighten that up quick. You can kind of see the turbos up in there. Honestly, they look pretty similar to stock, but they are those 19T turbos. And for the most part, it is clean down here. Like, I'm not gonna lie, Florida cars, you guys are lucky down south. There is like no rust on any of this stuff compared to Wisconsin cars. No major oil leaks or anything coming from the oil pan gasket, which is pretty common. The only thing we've got is some seepage from that oil filter housing gasket. You can see it's kind of coated some of these things down here. And we do have catless downpipes on her. I've noticed we've got a little homemade DP fix on this thing, but unfortunately there still is a check engine light, so that means something other than catless downpipes is causing the check engine light to be on. So I'm gonna go ahead and check that. We're gonna get this thing back on the ground and pull the codes and see what the heck is going on and see if we can get this thing wrapped up so we can hit the road. Now today we're going to go ahead and use my awesome Carly device. This is one of the most popular devices for coding and diagnosing BMWs. It's simply just a nice OBD2 scanner along with a nice app that you can use on any smartphone to go ahead and get started. So let's get this thing plugged in so I can show you guys what I'm going to be using it for today. Now that it's plugged in, I'm going to go ahead and connect on the app to the car. And one thing I'd like to do on this car is a used car check. With this, you can see if mileage is accurate, you can make sure the VIN hasn't been tampered with, and a bunch of other different useful things. Do all the VINs match? Does it match on the ignition? Does it match on the lights? Does it match on the ECU? Yes, everything checks out. Well, how about the mileage? How's this thing doing on its mileage? Has anyone tampered with it? Does it seem accurate? Yes, it does. We're looking good there. Now that we're done with the used car check, I want to go ahead and diagnose this thing. As you guys saw, we had a Christmas tree of dash lights from check engine lights and air codes, so I really want to see what's going on here. This is going to display all the check engine lights and explain exactly what's going on with their Carly Smart Mechanic. This thing's super useful because it just explains things way more in depth than any other OBD2 scanner I've ever found. It shows what symptoms you may be experiencing, why it may be happening, what you should check to make sure that's the actual problem, and how you can go about fixing it. And now that I pulled all the check engine lights, I'm going to go ahead and clear them out and see what crops back up after I take this thing for a drive. And if you guys want to see an additional video on using this Carly app to code unique hidden features in your BMW, just drop a comment down below and I'd be happy to walk you guys through that part of Carly as well.
Ooh, it seemed like it lagged a little bit going into drive there.
I don't know, man. So you guys remember Derek, he's the one that helped me pull the motor out of the 135 a couple videos ago, and then we opened her up. So he swung over and wanted to check out the car, and figured we're gonna take it on its, I guess, second maiden voyage, not the maiden voyage, but first voyage with actual tires that aren't torn apart. So
yeah, shouldn't explode at any given time.
Let's hope not. I'll tell you what, those tires definitely fix the shake and bake problem.
Yeah.
So I will say with the Carly app, all the dash lights are cleared, and now that we're putting the car to use, anything that triggers a fault should come back to life. So, oh yeah.
What's that?
That's the
ABS or something?
ABS, brake, and DCT traction light all just pop back on. I'm just gonna give her a little bit here. She pulls hard.
This thing's fast.
Let's go. I got scared. It went into 5th gear and I got out of it. I mean, she pulls.
Dude, that's fast.
So this compared to my 335, which is full bolt-on, stock turbos, I can instantly tell the difference. It just keeps pulling.
Yeah.
Where with those stocks, like, you got that initial kick, but then it kind of dies off. Right. This thing just kept on going.
Yeah, it's fast.
Oh, man.
I mean, I was expecting it to be quick, but that was way more than I was expecting.
Really?
I mean, I guess, yeah, I mean, it should be all of what, 500 wheel probably?
I don't know.
That's what it felt like. I guess I haven't been anything fast.
Yeah, we're both in winter mode where in Wisconsin everything starts to feel fast because...
Yeah, my truck feels fast.
Yeah, you're just driving beaters all winter. Oh, yeah. So transmission wasn't thrilled there.
No, well, it kept spinning, so it was trying to shift, and then it would grab traction, then it would downshift. Wow.
So transmission wasn't thrilled there.
If it doesn't need a transmission, it definitely will after we're done.
For real. We left some 11s back there, though.
Dude, this thing's sick. Maybe you should just leave this thing the way it is.
Honestly, that's what I was thinking. All of a sudden, it seems to be driving, like, riding nice. I didn't know what to expect, but I'd almost feel bad taking the engine out of it at this point.
It rips, dude.
Okay, it's in first. That's probably a bad idea. We'll leave it in second. All right, here we go. Damn, dude! Oh my God! We're putting it in 5th. I'm seeing what this thing's got. Oh yeah.
Ooh, that was something.
Yeah. She ain't happy in 5th, I'll tell you that. But my God, dude!
This is fast.
It went in second, hit boost, burned the tires off, put it in 3rd. I think it was getting a little squirrely again.
Wow.
This has got me excited.
Dude, this thing's fast as hell.
Imagine it with an LS in it.
Don't even get me started.
Derek's big LS guy.
Yeah.
Probably the only reason I'm willing to tackle that venture is because I know he'll know the LS side and we'll figure it out, you know? I kind of want to grab my draggy device.
Oh, and see what it does?
And see what it does 60 to 130.
Well, it won't go to 130 because it'll shift into 5th and start slipping.
I mean, what's the worst that can happen?
You completely destroy the trans is about the worst.
Jesus Christ. So she shifts like one.
Oh!
I'm just gonna get that back in drive. This tranny is not happy. I will tell you that right now. I'm gonna get her down a little bit there.
For a split second there, I was like, oh my God, we're going to the ditch. Well, because it's got an open diff and it just tries to...
It was just, all right, we're giving it this tire. All right, we're giving it that tire. All right, we're giving it this tire.
And every time it did that, it like wrenched the vehicle one way or the other. I'm sure you could see it in our bodies when flying around in here.
This poor thing. I feel like it's safe to say this engine's probably healthy.
Dude, it feels healthy. Dude, it's fast. Like, yeah. Dude, it freaking rips. Like, it had no problem just annihilating the tires in second gear from, like, what was it, like a 20 or 30 roll?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it just...
It hit boost and it was like, hello.
Yeah, it just lit them right up.
I forgot, I got, like, no plates, no title, no registration for this thing.
I didn't even think of that. Like, it's not insured or nothing,
No.
probably.
It's got, I don't even have the title. So...
Get pulled over.
Probably shouldn't go too far from home. Okay, alright, okay.
She's in there somewhere.
She's somewhere in there. Here we go. It was like fourth? We'll give it a shot. Okay, the dash said we made it past 130. What does it say there?
10.37 seconds.
Oof.
That 3-4 shift was brutal.
Yeah.
Like, it took probably half a second or better just to complete that shift.
Damn.
It's definitely, every time it shifts, it's getting worse and worse. So now imagine...
You smell coolant?
No, I don't.
You don't? I definitely do.
Is that the cooling fan?
Yeah.
Maybe we should drive a little bit before we do it. Let this thing cool down a little bit.
Okay.
She's probably pretty hot.
You smell it now?
Yeah. We probably should have done all this before we took it on a hellacious beat run.
Yeah, well, you know, sometimes...
Oh, it's really taking a bunch.
Busting out the Carly again, boys. We're gonna see if she can tell us how hot this thing's running on coolant right now, because I smell it. I love it when you open it. Vehicle status, very bad. Carly knows what's up.
Too bad it doesn't know how fast this thing is.
I know. Live data. Continue. Oh, now the check engine light's on.
Uh-oh.
Let's see.
Warning, danger to manifold.
Yeah, Carly's hooked up, so we're gonna utilize her again. Not good.
What?
Electric coolant pump.
Oh yeah.
Reduced operation. We gotta do one pull though.
Oh, definitely.
All right, Derek's jumping out. We're gonna get a quick flyby clip here because I don't usually have a second set of hands with me, but today I do. And what's better than flyby clips, you know? God, this tranny is not too thrilled right now, I'll tell you that. We gotta head home.
Yeah.
She's smelling pretty...
Yeah, I agree.
Pretty bad.
Just be gentle on her now.
I hear something.
I do too.
What is that? No,
That's probably fine. Just turn the radio up.
I mean, at the end of the day, we just need the engine. If worst comes to worst, that's all we need out of her.
If we didn't just wreck it.
I think old girl's had enough today. We put her through the paces, don't you think?
Yeah. I mean, she did well.
Yeah. I think she's ready for a nap though, so that's gonna wrap up this video. If you guys haven't already, be sure to enter the Dock Race giveaway. I'm giving away a Dock Race intake manifold or $1,000. All you gotta do to enter is buy some merch from BeamerStreet.com. So I've got the hat, I'm wearing the Bones hoodie, Derek's got the Thrasher hoodie on. So get your entries, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.